Brought to you by businessblueprint.com.au.
I don't care what size of business you are. I don't care if you're just starting out. It's even harder when you start out if you ignore this message, because you're going to be so desperate and so dang pleased to get any client to pay the bills that you almost never look up. Who can relate to that? Man, I've been there. Come on, only 5 people can liars. So you're getting any client, which means what happens to your feelings about your business? You're getting any client. How do you feel about your business? How am I doing? Every now and then, I've got the camera going. Every now and then, do you feel that way about your business sometimes? I hid from the camera. But sometimes it's like, really, is it worth it? Who feels that way sometimes? 4 people, you're liars. Who's sometimes, this can't be true. Dale, you've got the unbelievable room come on, who admits they feel the frustration sometimes? Thank you. And do you get where that cycle's going to take you? Where's it heading inevitably if nothing changes? Disaster. You're awesome. Yeah. You don't enjoy doing business. Who went into business or is thinking of going into business because you think it's going to be better than what you got now? Now let's get the hands going. Yet you find yourself a year in, because the first year, man, that's tough. Thinking, what's it all for? What's it all about? Is this as good as it's going to get? When does it get better? So what I want to talk with you in the first half of today is how to get it better faster. But there needs to be more of a conversation about this. The businesses that do best in the world, in our kinds of environment, the companies I think about are Apple, yeah? Zappos, have you guys heard of Zappos? Check it out. Read Delivering Happiness by John Shea now. Just read it, must. The Thank You Economy by Gary Vaynerchuk. You guys reading that? Some of you? Read that. I'll give you the names later in the break. Come to me. The movement in the world is moving towards mission-based companies. The companies we aspire to become, that we're inspired by, are the companies with a message rather than just something to flog. Yes? The companies we look at, the companies we want to do business with, the suppliers we want to hang out with, that we rave about, are they the ones that are just focusing on how to get your money? No. 3 people got no. Seriously, are they you've got suppliers that just want to get your money. Are they the ones you're excited by? No. Yet more than half of you said you're in business to get money. How am I doing here? There is something flawed about that. And it's an easy pathway to change it. Think about the companies I've been talking about, Zappos, Apple, or whomever inspires you, this community that you've got here. They share that they're on a mission, that they're on a pathway, a trajectory that is greater than money in the bank, money in the pocket. That they're in business for reasons that are higher than just get me mine. Hell yes? So, and if you, whatever stage in the business you're at, I'm going slowly because I want the logic to sink in about what I'm saying. Whatever stage you're at in your business, you're going to have to face the fact that if you treat your suppliers, your clients, your members, your staff, your team, as all pieces of a puzzle that help you make money, you're going to go a lot slower and you're not going to go nearly as far as the business like me, who's figuring out every single team member, every client, every prospect, every friend we make, every supplier is part of this wonderful mission that we're on to change the world. Who would you rather do business with? Yes? And Dale, he's on a mission too. So I just want you to think logically what it's costing you. You say you want to make money, many of you said that, you think about cash flow and all those things. What is it costing your hip pocket that all you're focusing on is this really low goal to make some bucks? Compared to the companies, there are billion-dollar companies. Like you think about Zappos. You know the story of Zappos? No. It's an online shoe company, for goodness sake. An online shoe company. But the guy who started it with a bunch of people, John Shea, said, I'll never do another. He sold his first business for $240 million at the age of 24. And he said, next time I do a business, it won't be just for the money. Comfortable place to say that from. I see the flaw in my argument now. He said, the next time I do it, and he poured everything he had into it. He was just about broke by the time Zappos, the shoe online company, got going. He had nothing left. He literally was sleeping on the floor by the end of setting this company up. Because y'all won't do any business again that isn't on a mission. And the mission of Zappos is to deliver happiness. It's called Delivering Happiness is the name of the book. And if you're wondering where to get inspiration from or what to aspire to in your business, you do a lot worse than reading that book and looking at how they've done it. And in 9 years, they've gone from 0 to $1 billion turnover. Worth paying attention now? Yeah. So our company, the way we do our company, the way we do business, is inspired by companies like Zappos. It's inspired by companies. It's harder for me to turn this way because my instructions are this. My whole body has to come with the microphone. I don't ever want you feeling left out, so I'll do this. See what happens to the set. So what happens is Apple, when you look at Apple, what do you think when you think about Apple? My whole body. What do you think when you think about Apple? Tell me about that company. Fun, inspirational, changing the world, innovation, elegant, culture. And what did you, none of you said what when it comes to Apple? Computers. Not one of you thought about what they sell. You all thought about why they do it and how they make you feel. How am I doing? I might not be putting it that elegantly, but that's your goal, is to have your clients describe your business in terms of mission and movement, the way you just described Apple, and not in terms of what you sell. If people can tell you what you sell, you're going to do okay. If people can tell you how they sell it, they got way too much time on their hands. But if they can tell you why, and they relate to the why, you're going to have a movement, and you have people with you forever. People don't buy what you sell. They don't care. People buy your why. So if you don't have a great why, and you don't have people who are on board the same train as you with the same why, you're selling a product. It's the difference between transactions and movement.
Brought to you by businessblueprint.com.au.